Hello everyone. Friends, in previous lecture we discussed the physical properties of amines, in which we focus on melting point, boiling point, then solubility, basicity of amines. That part discussed in previous lecture. In today's lecture we will start the remaining part of amines and diazonium salts. Okay, first we discuss the preparation of amines. Number one, from alkyl halides, in which the reaction of alkyl halide with ammonia. That means when amine, it can be prepared by heating an alkyl halide with the alcoholic ammonia in a sealed tube. That means a mixture of primary, secondary, and tertiary amines along with a quaternary ammonium salt is obtained. And the mixture of amines is formed and it is immediately reacts with the hydrogen halide is produced in the reaction mixture and to give ultimately the mixture of salt and is as shown below. That means here if you see the reaction, this is ammonia, that means this NH3 molecule. That means when this ammonia it reacts with the alkyl halide, that means here methyl iodide CH3I. Here nitrogen carrying this lone pair, this will be attack on this methyl iodide, and here departure of this good leaving group, here iodine, here minus Hi, and here we get the methylamine, formations of methylamine. Now in next step, this methylamine is again further reacts with the Hi, hydrogen iodides. Okay. Now here the nitrogen carrying this lone pair will abstract this proton, and here departure of this iodine, and finally here we get the methyl ammonium iodide. That means formations of methyl ammonium iodides. Now suppose if we take methylamine, instead of ammonia if we take the methylamine, that means here CH3NH2, it is the methylamine, and this methylamine is on treatment with the methyl iodide, that means CH3I. Again here nitrogen it carrying lone pair, this will be attack on this methyl, and here departure of this iodine, here we get the dimethylamine, because here two methyl group, therefore dimethyl, and NH, that means here amine, we get the dimethylamine. Now this dimethylamine is again treatment with the hydrogen iodide. Again here this nitrogen carrying lone pair, it will extract this proton, and here departure of this iodine, and here we get the dimethyl ammonium iodide. Now suppose if we take the dimethylamine, and this dimethylamine is on treatment with the methyl iodide. This nitrogen carrying lone pair will attack on this methyl, departure of this iodine, and here we get the trimethylamine, and this trimethylamine on treatment with the hydrogen iodide. Here nitrogen carrying lone pair, this will extract this proton, and departure of this iodine, we get the trimethyl ammonium iodide. And lastly if we take the trimethylamine, here we get the a trimethylamine, and this trimethylamine on treatment with the methyl iodide, we get the tetramethyl ammonium iodide, formations of tetramethyl ammonium iodide. In this way we synthesize this tetramethyl ammonium iodides. Here that means this mixture of salt is obtained, and it is difficult to separate, therefore this method is not suitable for the laboratory synthesis, and this method is used on the industrial scale, where the mixture is separated by the addition of alkali, that means the aqueous NaOH, to liberate the free amines. Here the mixture of amines is then separated by the fractional distillation, then the primary, secondary, and tertiary amines are collected over the fractionating column and leaving behind the quaternary ammonium salt. Now then next reaction, That is reaction of alkyl halide with primary amine. That means the alkyl halide is on treatment with the primary amine. When the primary amine is heated with alkyl halides, that means here I have taken one example here, methylamine and alkyl halide, that means the methyl iodide. When the primary amine is heated with the alkyl halide and dialkyl ammonium halide, that is salt is formed. That means the formations of the salt is formed, and this salt obtained is further on treatment with NaOH to give the free of secondary amine. Finally, we get the free secondary amine. Here, the first example here, this is CH3NH2, that means this methylamine. This methylamine is on treatment with the alkyl halide, that means here methyl iodide, CH3I, that means methyl iodide. Here, the nitrogen carrying lone pair, this will attack on this methyl, and here departure of this iodine, here we get the dimethyl, because here two methyl groups are present, therefore dimethylamine. Now then in next step, this dimethylamine on treatment with hydrogen iodide, the nitrogen carrying lone pair, here it will abstract this proton, and departure of this iodine, here we get the dimethyl ammonium iodide. Now in next step, this dimethyl ammonium iodide is on treatment with the NaOH. On treatment with the NaOH, it will abstract this here protons, and here minus H plus, we called it as the minus H plus, and finally we get the dimethylamine plus NaI, sodium iodide, plus H2 as a byproduct. That means here finally we get the amines. In this way we synthesize the amines from the alkyl halide. That means in first step the amine is on treatment with alkyl halide. Now then we get there is formations of salt. Now then the salt is on treatment with the alkali, that means NaOH, and we get the free secondary amine. Okay, now the next number, from alcohol. That means synthesis of amine from alcohol. A mixture of primary, secondary or tertiary amine is produced when the vapors of alcohol and ammonia are passed over heated alumina, that is Al2O3, at 400 degree Celsius. Here the first example, that alcohol CH3OH, this is methanol, and this methanol is on treatment with the ammonia, that means the NH3, and NH3 is methanol, and ammonia is heated or passed over the vapors of ammonia, that means Al2O3 in alumina, and here we get the methylamine, that means these formations of this methylamine, that means here the NH2, that means here NH3, here it will be attack on this methyl, and here departure of this OH, that means here OH, and here from hydrogen we get the H2 as a byproduct, and here we get the methylamine as a product. Here in second example, here methylamine, CH3NH2 plus CH3OH, methanol. Now this nitrogen carrying lone pair, this will be attack on this here CH3, okay, and here departure of this OH, here we get the dimethylamine and H2 as a byproduct. Now in second example, when this dimethylamine is on treatment with again methanol, and here the nitrogen carrying lone pair is attack on this methyl, and here departure of this OH, and here we get the trimethylamine plus H2O. That means to obtain amine as a major product, that means here to obtain the primary amine as the major product, and alcohols are heated with excess of ammonia over the hot alumina. That means if you want the primary amine as the major product, at that time the alcohols are heated with excess of ammonia over the hot alumina. This is simple method to prepare the amines from the alcohol. That means alcohol on treatment with the ammonia, we get the methylamine, and this methylamine is again further heating with the methanol, we get the dimethylamine, and this dimethylamine is again treatment with the methanol, we get the trimethylamine. This is a simple way to prepare the amines. Now the next, number third, preparation of ammonia by reduction process, in which first here the preparation of ammonia by reduction process. Here number one, reduction of nitroalkane. That means reduction of nitroalkane, we get the amine. That means the primary amine, that means CH3NH2, it is a primary amine, and this primary amine can be obtained by the catalytic reduction of nitroalkane. And here the nitroalkane, here the example is the nitromethane. By using the hydrogen in presence of the platinum or the nickel, that means H2 plus platinum or nickel, or by using the lithium aluminum hydride to give the amine. That means here the nitroalkane, here nitromethane, CH3NO2, that means the nitromethane, plus here in presence of hydrogen, it undergoes the catalytic reduction, the CH3NO2, it will be converted into the CH3NH2. That means the NO2, it will be converted into the NH2. That means it is a simple reduction. Okay. Now next here, next example, C2H5NO2. That means this is nitro, and here ethane. Therefore nitroethane, it undergoes the reduction by using lithium aluminum hydride, we get the ethylamine, formations of ethylamine. That means NO2 will be reduced to the NH2 by using lithium aluminum hydride. In this way we synthesize the amines by using the reduction process. Now the next, reduction of nitrile. That means nitrile, it undergoes the reduction and we get the amines. Friends, here the primary amines can be obtained by the catalytic reduction of alkyl cyanide. That means we call it as the nitrile. This is alkyl cyanide. Here CH3C triple bond N, and this alkyl cyanide is here, the example is methyl cyanide. We call it as the acetonitrile. Now then this methyl cyanide, using the hydrogen in presence of the platinum or the nickel, that means H2 in presence of platinum or nickel, or by using the lithium aluminum hydride to give amine. Here the CH3C triple bond N, that means methyl cyanide, it will be converted into the ethylamine. That means this C triple bond N, it will be converted into the NH2 groups. Okay. Now the next example here, ethyl cyanide, C2H5C triple bond N, ethyl cyanide, it undergoes reduction by using lithium aluminum hydride, we get the C3H7NH2. That means we get the N-propyl amine, formations of N-propyl amine. Okay. That means this is a simple reduction process. That means NO2 is converted into the NH2 by using the H2 in presence of platinum or nickel or the lithium aluminum hydride. That means nitroalkane, it will be converted into the amine by using H2 in presence of platinum or the nickel, or nitrile is also converted into the amine by using H2 in presence of platinum or the nickel, or sometimes use lithium aluminum hydride. Here the one interesting case is here, that means here methyl cyanide. Here methyl cyanide, that means here CH3C triple bond N, that means here we get the in final product here CH3 CH2 and here NH2, that means we get the ethylamine. Okay. Now then here C2H5, that means here one carbon, here we get the C3H7 NH2, we get the N-propyl amine. Now then next, reduction of isonitrile. Next part of reduction, here the reduction of isonitrile. Isonitrile, that means here N triple bond C. Now then the secondary amines with the methyl, that means here the CH3 group as one of the alkyl group present on nitrogen are obtained by the catalytic reduction of isonitrile, or we call it as the isocyanides, with hydrogen in presence of platinum. Here hydrogen in presence of platinum, here C2H5 N triple bond C, that means here ethyl isocyanide plus twice H2 presence of platinum. Here the isocyanide, it will be converted into the amine. Okay. Here we get here C2H5 as it is. Okay. C2H5, and here it will be reduced. The isocyanide group, it will be reduced. Here we get the NH and here CH3, and name of this compound here ethyl methylamine. It is secondary amine. Why it is secondary amine? Because nitrogen is attached to the 2 alkyl group. Therefore this is ethyl methylamine. Okay. Now the next, reduction of oxime. Reduction of oxime. That means these primary amine are obtained by reduction of this oxime uh, of aldehydes or ketone with lithium aluminum hydride or hydrogen in presence of platinum or nickel. That means H2 plus platinum or nickel, or the sodium metal in ethanol, that is sodium plus ethanol. Here these oxime, it will be converted into the amine. That means here CH3, here C double bond N, here CH3, and here OH. This is acetoxime. This is obtained from the acetone, therefore this is acetoxime on treatment with lithium aluminum hydride. Now then this will be reduced, and here we get the isopropyl. That means here CH, CH3, CH3. This is isopropyl group, and here amine. Therefore we get the isopropylamine, and it is the primary amine. Okay. Now then reduction of amide. Amide, that means here CH3 C double bond ONH2. Here the amide, it undergoes the reduction by using lithium aluminum hydride to yield the primary amine. Here with the same number of carbon as the starting material. That means here in starting material, here 2 carbon, and after reduction here the carbon, here again 2 carbon. That means carbon is remain same. That means starting material containing 2 carbon, here the final product is also containing 2 carbon. Here the example is CH3 C double bond ONH2. That means here acetoxime. Acetoxime or acetamide, we call it as the acetamide. It undergoes the reduction by using lithium aluminum hydride, and here we get the ethylamine. That means this amide, it will be converted into the amine by using lithium aluminum hydride. Now the N substituted amides on reduction with lithium aluminum hydride gives secondary amine. Here this is most important. That means the N substituted amine, if it undergoes reduction by using lithium aluminum hydride to give secondary amine. Okay. And we take one example here, the N-methyl acetamide. It is secondary amine here. Here this is N-methyl acetamide. Okay, here CH3 C double bond ONH CH3. Here N-methyl acetamide. Undergo the reduction by using lithium aluminum hydride, we get the secondary amine. Formations of secondary amine. That means here CH2 CH3. That means this ethyl methyl amine. We get the secondary amine. Now the carbonyl group, that means CO. Here the CO is replaced by the methylene, that means CH2 groups. Here simple. That means the CO is replaced by here the CH2 groups. Similarly, the tertiary amines are obtained by the reduction of N disubstituted amides. That means with lithium aluminum hydride. Here this is N dimethyl. Here this is dimethyl acetamide. It undergoes the reduction by using lithium aluminum hydride. We get the here dimethyl, this 2 methyl, therefore dimethyl ethylamine. We get the tertiary amine. In this way we synthesize primary, secondary, and the tertiary amines. Okay friends, so never miss a video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, thank you.